firstly, as an agri consultant, how has Figured and the planning tools particularly impacted the way that you work with your farming clients?
We can put a budget together over the 12 months. We can put that together quite quickly. Then we spend our time talking about what we need to put in place to make sure the plan comes together, and that we're monitoring it quite intensely, particularly when clients are looking to take opportunities that might have been outside their comfort zone previously. So that process of being able to model out what an intended outcome could look like, and then keeping our eyes right across what's going on as the year and the season progresses. So we've got eyes on over that time, and we're continual reforecasting. Is it coming together?
And I think, plans will change on a farm day to day, and being able to do that reforecast, I think, is super important.
It continually changes. So I look at Figured as if it's like a GPS, doing multiple 2 centimetre adjustments as the season progresses. So we've got that tool to, as I said a couple of times, keep our eyes on what's going on and not get caught by adverse and opportunities that come up.
Yeah,
I think it's the opportunities, Mark, that work really well for me. I took a client who, after they'd harvested their wheat crop, and showed them the inches speech and asked them to sit down and identify the inches that they had missed, I suppose, the opportunity lost in the previous year. They had a profit of about 300K. They identified inches and put values next to it, and they worked out they could have made a $550,000 profit. So they left $250,000 on the table. That's pretty easy to do in hindsight. What we need to be doing is working that muscle and being able to do that proactively in the forecasts and take advantage of those opportunities. You said 2 centimetres, Mark. 2.5 centimetres is an inch. So going and finding all those inches in the numbers.
And some of us are still metric, we can.
But it's about finding all those inches in the numbers and the opportunities, and discussing it with others, getting your nutritionist in, getting your agronomist in, getting your banker and accountant in to some of those meetings, but spend 2 or 3 hours per month, every farm business, sitting down, looking through the forecasts and asking the questions. You talked about curiosity, Mark. How do I do something different that will result and bring a different result?
Are there any certain processes within your business that have become more efficient since starting using Figured and these planning tools?
Yeah, but believe it or not, the compliance process is more efficient. So, for example, we don't ask clients for stock numbers and valuations and things at the end of the year because they're already in Figured. Tax planning processes. Our tax planning with clients on Figured is substantially more efficient than tax planning with clients who are in other systems, because they've reforecast before tax planning. They've reforecast what they expect the annual results to be, and we tax plan off the forecast results. We've actually doing tax planning. We start in September for some clients, so we're actually almost 2 years out in tax planning, because they've got great Figured numbers. We can actually tell them what their tax results are going to be based on those numbers.
And do you think that helps your farmers make decisions to maybe change some plans?
Very much so. Yeah, very much so. They can make proactive decisions to move income out, bring expenses forward, or whatever it is they're doing from a tax planning perspective. Decisions on how to sell cotton into a pool or whatever the situation might be, that changes the tax outcome.